Hi folks, I'm Russ Abe. I'm with Lee's Auto and RV Ranch in Ellington, Connecticut. Today I have a 2025 29 TE. This right here has their own kid's bedroom. Got a bunk up here, and a bunk up here. These are teddy bear mattresses. These are 3-inch cushions. They're real comfortable. You also got a little ladder here that pulls out for the little ones. There's some storage in here. Lots of storage. You could put your TV right up there, and you got your USB cord, your cable hookup, and your outlet right up there. They also have their own little reading lights. He has a USB cord there with another little reading light. And then over here, you shut the door off. And then over here, your dinette table. It's a U-shaped dinette table. The nice thing about this is you can drop this down, make it into a bed, or you could take the dinette table right out and you got a nice little lounging area, which is nice. I want to show you this too. Deep, deep drawers on both sides. And what are you looking at? That is plywood. It's not OSB wood. Other thing that I want to point out to you guys too is how thick this wood is on the bottom here, especially with me. When you lean on this to open up that window, it's not going to crack on you. So that gives you a good thick piece of wood. Over here is your jackknife sofa. You got a little bit of storage underneath, but it opens up like that. Got zebra blinds. These come down like that and give you some privacy. They call them the zebra blinds. And then you have blue aviance along that whole length of this slide when it lights up at night. Your speakers, you got a subwoofer right here, and you got another speaker right here. They light up blue at night too. You also have 2 100-watt solar panels. This right here is going to give you an 11 cubic refrigerator. It's good size. Central air, trussed roof. Now, this air conditioner, standard in a Cherokee, is a 15,000 BTU air conditioner. So when you walk into the coach and it's hot in here, open up this vent. This is called a quick cool down. Cold air is going to gush out on you. Once you feel comfortable, you're going to shut that down, and now your air is going to start coming out of your portholes. Over here, you got a nice pull-out faucet. This right here is when you put your glass and it rinses off, just like a bar or something. And then you got some little things here. You got drying rack, you got a cutting board, and then it gives you a nice big barn sink right here. You notice that. Nice big barn sink. And then again, you put your glass there and it rinses it out. But nice good size refrigerator. This also gives you some ambiance. So if you push this button, all your knobs light up blue. And then you have a 3-burner stove. Your 3rd burner stove closest to you is your higher output burner. So if you want to cook a big pot of water, that's the burner you're going to use. And then you don't need a lighter to these also. Right here is your direct spark ignition. So you just turn that and your burners will turn on. You push this button, all the knobs turn blue. You also have a microwave / air fryer. Over here, you got a nice pantry. You got your built-in power converter right there, which will trickle charge your battery when you're plugged in or when you're plugged into your vehicle. Over here is your bathroom. It's a split bath. It goes right into so if you do have your company or your kids, you have your bedroom here, kids can use their bathroom here. Good size, and you also got a fantastic vent in here. Cherokee gives you a fantastic vent. And then in the room here, that right there is an inverter, and that'll charge, like if you have a sleep app or something, that'll charge it off the battery. You also have an outlet here with a USB cord. Outlets here. Also guys, if you're noticing, this is a king size bed. So standard, king size bed, standard, 15,000 BTU AC. Remember that. Lifetime warranty on that roof also, guys. You got to maintain it to get that. But lifetime warranty. No industry will give you that. Come on over here. Look at that. You got storage underneath the bed. And again, what are you looking at? Plywood. You got stored bins underneath the seat. This right here is a kick-out window. You can use it as a window if you wanted to. You can get a nice cross breeze. And then over there, that used to be a dead window. Now they put a screen there, so now that will operate as a window also. So let's go through this way over here. This is the hallway. This is where your bathroom is. You got another window here with a screen, so it's not a dead window. Lots of storage. Lots of cabinet storage. You got two 20-pound tanks here with an automatic regulator. One tank will automatically go to the other tank when that tank runs out. You also have an electric tongue jack out here too. The roof usually has a 12-year warranty. Cherokee gives you a lifetime warranty on that roof. Your construction on your stick and tin trailer is usually 16 from center. Our Cherokees have 12 by center. You have rotocast paint, automotive paint on here so it doesn't peel when it gets old. Good size awning. Your awning also comes out. You have an automatic awning, so it's got pull bars on either side. So when it rains, you can go to either side, pull on the bar, tilt your awning, and the rain will be beat off. You got a sewer flush right here. So when you dump your holding tank, you put a hose to this, and it works like a sprinkler system inside your holding tank. It gets all the residue off your sensors. And now when you press your monitor panel, you got a correct reading. You got a cable hookup out here, and you got one in the back. Usually when you're at the campground, you have a cable in the back, you hook up. So now when you put your TV here, you're not running a line underneath the camper. Your cable hookup is right here. You got outlets right here. You got outside speakers. They light up blue at night. When that awning is out, you have LED lights along that whole length of that awning. You got rain gutters on all four corners of this trailer. It designates your black streaks. Your rubber roof does oxidize, and it creates black streaks. So that designates your black streaks. Outside here, you got an outside kitchen. And you got an ice maker right here. You got a quick disconnect for your grill that pulls out right here. And then you got a freezer and a refrigerator. You got both. And this over here is your quick disconnect right underneath there. This they call a doggy latch, or if you have something that's valuable that doesn't want to disappear, you put it on that. This right here is a cargo rack. This will hold up to 200 pounds. And then you could put your sewer hose also in here too. This right here is a 30-foot cord. It goes in here. They've got away from the hole where you shove your cord inside the hole, especially April camping, October camping when it gets chilly. That cord gets cold, so when you shove it in the hole, you're always breaking your knuckles on it. And mice like to live in that little hole. That's gone. So now you got that, and then you got a 30-foot cord that's stored in the front of your basement. This right here you got storage underneath. Oh, actually, there's your cord right there. This is storage that's underneath the bunk bins. And I'll go in there and show it to you when we go in there. Also, what I want to point out to you too is this also has a lippard system. So when you have a ladder, if you want to get a ladder, it's a telescope ladder, so you could put a ladder on that and go onto your roof and maintain it if you wanted to do that. You also got a backup camera on the back of it too. Come on over here, you got to slide out on a Duraglide system, so it's going to go out even and it's going to come in even. There's no cockiness at all. This is your cable hookup that I was telling you about, where you can run it in the front too if you wanted to. You have an outside shower right here. This right here is your city water, and then this is your fresh water fill. And then you have a tankless water heater, and that water heater will probably heat up in about 13, 14 seconds. Okay guys, I also want to show you the door here. I call it a hide-a-window. So if you look at you can't hardly see a window there, but when you open it, also a friction door. So when you open it, there's your window right there. Come on down, my name's Russ, and try to take care of you.